Welcome to Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake. So we did play the demo, but I'm just going to go into a new game to see if anything's changed since the demo. I thought the normal mode would be best for a playthrough because from the reviews I've read that there seem to be some
Mayu,
parts that are pretty
didn't
annoying.
we always promise each other that we would be together forever? Mayu? Mayu? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We used to play here all the time. Yeah. All of this will be gone soon. How's your leg? Does it hurt? A little. But I'm okay. Hey, Mio. Yeah? Never mind. Come on, Mayu! Hurry! Wait! Mio, please! Don't leave me!
She hurt her leg when we were
Mayu,
younger.
about what happened back then. Mayu? Mayu!
This is kind of a film grain texture that
Where are you going?
the developers said they would turn off, give you the option to turn off later so maybe it can look even better.
Mayu, stop! Mayu! Mayu?
We can walk, we can run. But anyways, yeah, I said I was gonna play on normal mode because from the reviews I've read, some of the encounters can get long and annoying instead of fun and scary. And the battle mode, it's kind of like a hard mode. Well, I've heard that just in the normal mode, they get long and annoying.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
The textures look really nice on the, I guess it's a kimono or yukata or something.
What is this?
I believe the Tori symbolizes us going into the spiritual realm, as far as I know. Tori are those gates
Mayu?
in the background there.
The lost village.
I don't think it gave me an option to pick Japanese dialogue. Either. Let's see. Maybe hold hands this way.
I heard about this place.
So that's an achievement. Hold Maya's hands for the first time.
There was a village here that disappeared during a festival. And people who get lost in the woods are called to the village. Do you think this is...
That village? Yes, I think it is. I was gonna see if we can go to the options, but it seems like we can't go to the options just yet, unless they change the button for that.
I wonder if anyone's in there. Dunno.
She said, "Let's go together," or something like that.
Mia?
The ghost.
Coming. What if there's someone in here, though?
News clippings. A pair of newspaper articles printed about a year prior concerning search efforts to find Masumi Makimura, a missing geological surveyor. Geological surveyor goes missing. A 26-year-old surveyor by the name of Masumi Makimura has gone missing after being dispatched to conduct work at the construction site of the Minakami Dam. The dam, which has been in the works since last year, is set to submerge parts of the area underwater. Makimura was sent to investigate the impact construction may have on local historical sites and other areas of concern, but has yet to return after 5 days. Search for missing surveyor called off. The search for missing 26-year-old geological surveyor Masumi Makimura, which began on the 4th of this month, was officially called off yesterday after turning up no leads. Makimura, who has been missing for 10 days prior to the search's cancellation, was surveying the Minakami Dam construction site. What that is. I guess it's that button. So collectible items will shine once you're in. Pick them up with R2. However, there's a limit to the number of consumable items you can hold, and if that limit is reached, you won't be able to pick up more. You can inspect any items you can collect from the open menu screen. Open menu screen with the square button, which is not the same as the buttons I'm using. Should be this one though. Okay, it's the X button on my controller. What do I want to look? Options. We want to go to the language and voice and change it from guess we have to restart the game if we're gonna do this. This is annoying. So we're back after debating. Actually, I went back and changed it to Japanese and played the beginning part again. And then I decided, hey, we can't understand the people who say things in the background, because I don't know that much Japanese. So it'd be good for us, for my playthrough, for us to at least understand, because I can't explain the voices if they're in Japanese.
I guess no one's here. Should we look around? Mayu? Mayu! What's wrong?
Masumi, where are you? Masumi, where are you? The lost village. Masumi, where are you? I don't want to kill anymore. Where are you? I don't want to kill anyone.
What
What was that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Alright, so yeah, I already know from playing the original version of this game, is that there's a lot of voices in the background.
Whose is this? What if someone else is?
And if it doesn't have subtitles, which we saw that it didn't, for the voices in the background, then we can't understand them. Someone's notebook 1. If anybody is reading this note, please come find me. I don't care who it is, just help me. I can't get out of this village. Save me. Miyako Sudo. No, it fell
A
down.
bed.
Entry discusses the story surrounding Minakami Village, which is said to have vanished from maps. Woman's Notebook 2. I remember hearing stories about a village that disappeared from maps. Supposedly it was because on the day of a big festival a long time ago, tons of people got massacred. But it still exists, and the twin Jizo statues that can be found in the surrounding forest will lure lost people towards it. It's kind of worrying that we can see Mayu moving in the background, so we're going to have time to read stuff if there's a ghost chasing us. I guess not. Once you pass through the gate at the entrance, there is no leaving it. From there, the night of the massacre continues and the sun never rises. In the midst of all that, I can hear the terrifying laugh of a woman echoing throughout the place. As the stories go, the only survivor in the village that night was, you guessed it, a lone woman. So yeah, we see that woman here through the window. I'm just gonna try to go in order of what I know is here. I know there's a key on the ground. There's these things too, which we have to get like stronger film for, I guess.
Mia.
And let's talk about a mysterious. It talks about a mysterious figure into a walking past the window. Sometimes I sense a figure walking past the window outside. It's someone holding a torch, whispering about something as they walk along the road. It sounds to me like they're looking for somebody. I don't know who it is, but I know it's not Masumi. I can also hear music off in the distance, mournful sounding music like some sort of festival. They say this village disappeared on the night of a festival, a night that repeats over and over again. It'd be cool if we saw that person walking by there, but I guess not. Yoga motif key
I wonder what this key
found
is
in the kimono room. I really wish the grabbing hands thing wasn't so awkward.
I feel like we're being watched by someone.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really want to hold her hands that much because it's hard to see stuff when we're holding her hands. There's the woman. Duck. Not to dodge. A notebook appearing to belong to a woman who wandered into Minakami Village. This entry talks about the haunting dreams she's seen since entering the village. You'd think I'd be too tense to ever fall asleep in a place like this, but the moment I lose focus, I always seem to pass out. Maybe I'm just that exhausted. In my dreams, I see this darkness encroaching upon the village. I see the massacre. I see vast pools of blood and bodies stacked on top of them. I see a woman in a blood-soaked kimono laughing a deranged laugh. I see a pair of twins, young girls begging for their lives to be spared. I can still hear that woman's laughter ringing inside my ears. I don't want to fall asleep again. I'm too scared. Get out of the way. Okay. So if you are new to the Fatal Frame series and you haven't watched any of my previous videos on it, that's the wrong way. This game can be kind of slow. It's more like story driven. but it's more story driven, so it's a little bit slow. There are scary parts, but a lot of it can be slow with the story. So if you are more interested in like an action horror
It's
game
a
or
bit
things
cold.
happening really often, this is not the game, except for some parts. Another found in the Osaka House's altar room, outlining the functionality of the camera obscura. The camera obscura is a photographic device designed by Dr. Aso, Kunihiko Aso to capture spiritual beings that are typically imperceptible to the human eye. Specifically, it's capable of revealing the following. Past events is contained in residual emotional energy, invisible aspirations, though I'm certain it can capture even more than that. Photographing these supernatural phenomena that defy conventional thought enables the wielder to achieve an effect akin to a traditional exorcism. However, this process also establishes a bond with the subject. As a result, judicious use of the camera obscura is required. Otherwise, these apparitions may take over the user. One can only imagine what this gadget can unearth if one were to photograph the hidden ceremony that takes place in Minakami Village, as well as the locations that are central to the residents' faith. I believe I can speak for myself and the good doctor when I say that the possibilities intrigue me. Seijiro Makabe. And there's the camera there.
No, don't!
This is it. The device that can capture the impossible. The camera obscura. What was that? I can't believe it. So it's true then. This is an extremely dangerous device.
The camera obscura. Mio. What is that?
Camera that was left behind in the village. You can photograph things the eye cannot see. Several printed photographs showing power to the village were taken with this camera. Type 7 film, old film for the camera obscura. There's plenty remaining. It's in bad shape, it's still usable. Shooting photographs, raise with L2, shoot with R2. It will adjust as you keep the target in view. Once you've taken a picture, you'll need to wait for a photograph to enlarge. Wait for the photo charge to complete before you can shoot another photograph. Hopefully they will change that or update that a little bit because it's a bit too long right now. Viewing photographs, pictures that you've taken can be viewed and managed from the mini screen. Okay.
I wonder if that camera still works.
So let's take a photo of me. Photograph Mai for the first time. Apparently, we can get achievement made for photographing her a lot of times. So once the film has been reloaded, we can take more.
Someone's there.
So if you listen closely, you can hear them walking. And then it's a ghost. Sorry, I'm making light of it, but I've already seen this 2 times. We'll get more serious as the game goes on. Oh, that was really fast. Alright, raise the camera. Take a picture. I forgot we could lock on too. Yeah, she does regain stuff if we don't get her quickly.
It's gone.
The camera obscure erased. The light on top of the camera obscure indicates the direction of spirits. You can photograph the spirit as a wraith. That's the bad ones that attack you. The light will turn red. Look around with R, and then you can press L3 and R, which I think is a bit awkward. But we'll try to use the normal controls at least for our first playthrough. While exploring, while you do not have it raised, there's an indicator displayed on the edge of the screen. However, this indicator is not displayed for race you haven't discovered yet. You can fight back against Wraiths by taking pictures of them with the camera obscure. You can repel a Wraith by lowering its HP, indicated at the top of the camera display. The higher the quality of the photograph is, the more damage it will deal. Good keys to good photographs: correct focus, multiple key elements in frame. As you keep a target in frame, the camera obscura will gradually bring it into focus. You can unlock the ability to adjust the camera's focus manually through upgrades. You can also lock onto a Wraith to automatically keep it in frame. However, lock on is released when the wraith vanishes. This is the thing everybody says. You'll be downed if you're attacked by a wraith while you have no willpower. Willpower is defeated through the following actions: being hit by attacks, touching wraiths, running during combat, evading. Willpower is restored through the following actions: photographing wraiths, passing time using lunar incense. I see everybody complaining that they're giving the instructions after you do the battle for the first time.
Get out of here!
So you can see our health going back up because we're holding hands. The light went out. So this is the way back. And then we get this. When Wraith attacks Maya, you can photograph it to protect her. Maya's health reaching 0 will result in the game over. Hold hands with Maya. While holding hands with Maya, you gain the following effects: willpower recovers faster, and health gradually regenerates. There a bit. Too many tutorial moments in this first tutorial house, I think.
It won't open! Mio. Over there.
Woman roaming second floor. I wonder if we can get a picture of the ghosts down here if we get the flashlight after we get the camera. Well, I've gotten the flashlight first every time. Maybe on a future playthrough I might try that. And she shut the door. Yeah, we can see the thing over there still. This entry sees the author lamenting her inability to leave the village. I'm not reading the first part because it's the same time every time. How long have I been in this village now? I have no idea. The sun never rises here. It's always night. I hate the dark now. I feel it driving me insane. I want to leave.
Something's not this place.
Beckoning woman. I already know she's there from the demo. I'm wondering if those are actually going to work correctly this time, because they didn't seem to work right in the demo. Alright, so the text says final entry is abruptly written in parts. I can't move anymore. I'll just stay here. I know Masumi will come back for me. He just needs to find a way out of the village first. If Masumi comes back for me, I'm going. He came back, but in a bad way.
So, she got lost in this place too. She came in here looking for her boyfriend. And then, where did she go? This place must be...
I like that framing of her face like that. From the light from the bottom looks really cool. fast. And I can't do anything about the second time. I think we're supposed to get her to attack us when we're down. Next time we have to dodge. It hasn't told us about, I don't think. Dodge. I said this in my demo playthrough, but it kind of makes it like a Fatal Frame, not Fatal Frame, like a Dark Souls type game a little bit. So we're actually doing like dodging stuff and things like that. I think it's a cool concept. We'll see how it works out in the game. Once you've inflicted a sufficient amount of damage on the wraith, it will become defenseless, activating a shatter chance. Shooting a photo of a wraith in this state will inflict significant damage on the wraith will return to normal. Furthermore, successfully taking a fatal frame while a wraith is vulnerable to shatter chance will activate fatal time, giving you an opportunity to take multiple photos in quick succession. If you're taken during fatal time will automatically use type 7 film, which I'm wondering if that's true, or if it's just saying that because that's the only type of film we have. You're really loud. If you fail to stagger a wraith with fatal frame, it will attack or grab hold of you. You can evade in order to escape the wraith snap. Now it's telling me how to evade. Evade or shake off wraith with X and run with L3. However, evading and running during combat will consume willpower. Pretty sure my camera stuff isn't back yet. No, it's not. I think we have to get her down under that bar to get like the fatal time. Attack Mayu. Didn't get off. Shake off with X. There we go. There, that wasn't so long. But in battle time, I think it'd be much longer, and it would get annoying pretty quickly. So yeah, he killed her, or I think his ghost killed her, or something like that.
Crimson butterfly.
That was her boyfriend killing her, by the way. Not sure. I think that was pretty apparent. Alright, so Lost Village cleared, chapter 1. The easiest chapter to clear. So we have some herbal medicine. And
Mayu.
can run around. This opens out. Oh. So this is a cool thing. For this game, the Spirit Stone radio, an old radio for Spirit Stone. Sometimes you can hear a mysterious voice emanating from it. A memo outlining the functionality of the Spirit Stone radio, evidently created by the same person who invented the camera obscura. Spirit Stone radio memo. Spirit Stone radio takes the basic concept of a crystal radio, which uses crystals and parts of its circuitry to pick up signals, and upgrades it to enable voices to be heard from the spirit realm. These voices come from the spirit crystals and other such minerals that were previously worn by people for extended periods of time. After prolonged contact, the owner's emotions become embedded in these rocks, releasing a special kind of light invisible to humans. Such stones are referred to as spirit stones. According to Dr. Kunihiko Aso, sounds emitted from the spiritual realm can sometimes to be heard without the aid of a radio. Premonitions, the ability to sense others, and synchronicity similar to those found in twins are all things attributable to these sounds. And then you find Mayu's charm. It's the charm that Mayu is wearing, perhaps it holds her thoughts. So equipping charms confers their blessings upon you. A charm bag will increase the number of charms that you can equip. Yes. That's what my sisters. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt her. I just got excited about it. Alright, so we actually have these from pre-order bonus. Extends fatal time window, increases the chance of encountering certain rays. Okay, I guess that's for like 100% or something. Spirit charm reduces willpower consumption when dodging, reduces willpower consumption when running. We won't use these for right now. We will put this one on that we actually get in the base game. We won't use the extra ones for the first playthrough at least. Decreases health damage taken from race, so we're going to equip that. Items, so these are the photos that we got. You can look through them really quickly. Flashlight, spirit storm radio. Alright. And then we want to go to the radio and listen to this. Okay, I've listened to her charm quite a few times throughout the game. Sorry, I'm not going to try to spoil things too much, but I will comment a little bit on things in a circumspect way that doesn't. So I guess we can cancel opening doors and things like that as well. I'll comment on things in circumspect ways that don't really give anything away.
Mayu! I'm sorry. I have to go.
Okay. So she has to go, and that's where... I think that's where the demo ends, if she leaves. Oh, there's other stuff. Type 0 film. Film marked with an extra, with a special symbol. It is extremely high exorcism power, but it takes a while to reload. Yeah, it's weird that we would get Type 0 film already. I wonder if we're gonna have to fight. Switch film by rays. Alright, so there's probably a ghost around here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. There are 2 ghost spots. When is it gonna give it to me? I did this. How'd he just suddenly get ahead of me? That was weird. Where is he at? Okay. He's not hurting me yet. That just like jumping in front of me is pretty scary. She would attack go. One more, please. I don't want to switch my type of film just yet. Lock on, please. Should get him. Is he the only one? Oh, there's another one. Alright, so now we can save. So apparently, yeah, we can't save with the ghost around. Well, at save point, you can open the points exchange menu to exchange your accumulated photo points for a number of different items. It's interesting. You can obtain photo points by taking pictures of wraiths, specters, and more using the camera obscura. The list of items that can be exchanged for will grow as you progress through the game. Okay, let's see. Points that you gain from taking pictures can be exchanged for items. The items of type of items are available for trade will increase as you progress through the game. Okay, well, we usually use the points to upgrade to camera obscura. We could get the scenery charm. The camera will focus on the entire shot when you photograph scenery. Just go ahead and get that, sure. Outfits. Oh yeah, and I do have other outfits. The original and this one are not that different. I have a kimono as well. And we have her. The original. Yeah, hers looks much more different. Alright, anyways, that's gonna be it. We saved, right? Oh, we have an autosave, but we're gonna save here. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. It should be more eventful next time because we will be doing stuff we haven't done already in the demo. So I hope you enjoy it, and it should be more eventful next time, so look forward to that. See you in the next one. Bye!